show you the difference between when you do light pressure, medium pressure, and heavy pressure with oil pastel. I'm going to show you a side roll technique, something called scumbling, circle overlapping, color mixing, graffito, stippling, and an ombre or gradient. Okay, so let's get started. Right here, we're going to start out with light pressure. So what I want you to notice is when you don't press very hard with oil pastel, you're going to be able to see through it and the color is going to be a lot lighter. Okay, so that's light pressure. Now you can notice as I do medium pressure with oil pastel, you can't see through it as much, and it's a little bit darker. Okay. Now, if I do heavy pressure, really can't see through it, little to nothing, okay? And it's really nice and dark. So you got light turquoise, medium turquoise, and dark turquoise just based off of how hard you press, okay? Another thing you can do with oil pastel is a side roll. Many of you have done this with crayons, I'm sure. And you can overlap different colors with the side roll to get a new color, okay? So I did 3 different blues here, and that's what it looks like, okay? All right, we're gonna do color mixing. So we're gonna try with yellow and red, and you all probably remember that that is going to make a nice orange for us. So we're gonna put down the yellow, we're gonna put some red on top, and then we're gonna go back in with the yellow, and this is where the mixing takes place, okay? So I've basically made an oil pastel sandwich. Yellow, red, yellow, okay? And now I've got a nice orange. Circle overlapping. This is when you overlap colors, and as you overlap them, they pick up little bits of other colors in them, okay? So take a look at this kind of close. You can see little bits of other colors in the circles from them overlapping and mixing naturally, okay? The next thing I'm going to show you, this is called scumbling. It's when you do these large circular movements with different colors, and when you scumble, the colors just start to naturally mix together. Okay, so now I've made a new color. So that's called scumbling. Next thing I'm going to show you is called graffito. So for graffito, you lay down a lighter color, and then you lay down a darker color on top. And then you're going to use something with a sharp edge to scrape it, okay? And I'm just going to use an old colored pencil to do this. Okay, so I'm scratching the surface to reveal the color underneath. Okay, I'm gonna do it with my fingernail so you can just see that it's not just the yellow colored pencil creating the yellow. Okay, so that's called graffito. Next thing I'm gonna show you is called stippling, and if you look at it on the one that I'm done already, stippling is when you use a bunch of little dots to create a picture. And so with stippling, you're just creating dots over and over again, and then you're letting those colors mix with each other naturally as you apply pressure to create the dots. You may have heard of this as pointillism too, and it is a form of art making called impressionism. And we'll probably end up talking about impressionism with another project, okay? So that is stippling, okay? Last thing I'm gonna show you is an ombre, also known as a gradient. So you're gonna put down one color nice and heavy, and then you're gonna slowly let up on the color, okay? Then you're gonna put down the other color nice and heavy, and then slowly let up on the color, okay? Then you're gonna go back in with the other color and go over it, okay? Until you get a nice gradient. Okay, so again, light pressure, medium pressure, heavy pressure, side roll, color mixing, circle overlapping, scumbling, graffito, stippling, and an ombre or gradient. All right, guys, happy art making.